Bitcoin is pumping towards the upside, and in this exact video I will explain what I'm seeing, why Bitcoin is going up right now here. I will also talk about the most important liquidity levels in this market, about why Bitcoin has been pumping towards the upside. I will talk about the biggest news that is currently playing out in the market and many more important stuff. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap up the like button, back about 500 likes on today's update video. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So before diving in towards the charts, yesterday we got the news that the hashtag Bitcoin spot ETF decision got delayed, what right now also means that potentially the window for Bitcoin spot ETF acceptance got closed. But I've already said it before, really I am expecting that the Bitcoin spot ETF is just going to get accepted somewhere within the coming 62 days here. So Bitcoin bounced back towards the upside of, first of all, squeezing out all the long positions yesterday, exactly like we've been predicting, and then Bitcoin bounced back towards the upside exactly from off our support target from that move towards the downside. So I mean, honestly, we've been predicting this move perfectly, and if you traded this, congratulations, you have made a lot of money. But what are we seeing in terms of open interest behavior? So first of all, we saw 400 million US dollars getting squeezed out in long positions, and then the short positions got squeezed out, and even more open interest got added in towards the market. So basically what we saw is that Bitcoin was chasing for liquidity. So we can see it here on the liquidation heat map. The level 37.2k was a level where like more than 200 million US dollars worth of short liquidations were laying at. So Bitcoin pumped towards that level and then straight away shoot up even higher. And now once again we're consolidating around this region, and we're just looking to see what the next move is going to be for Bitcoin. I don't want to be the bear or whatsoever. I'm totally not bearish on Bitcoin on the bigger perspective, but for the imminent short term, Bitcoin and Ethereum open interest is massively overweight right now. We are seeing that the funding rates are massively positive, what means that the majority of the people are actually longing Bitcoin right now here, and due to that they have to pay a premium, and due to that there is a little bit of a bigger risk on longing Bitcoin right now. And honestly, if you're longing Bitcoin right now on this exact level right here, you're longing Bitcoin on the exact yearly high. And I'm not saying that Bitcoin can't go higher, because I am almost 99% spot long on Bitcoin right now here, but in terms of trading Bitcoin, I should be a little bit more careful with trading Bitcoin long right now. So first of all, we bounce exactly from off our support target we talked about many times before on the channel. But at the same time right now, Bitcoin is again creating some bearish momentum. It is creating a higher high on the 4-hourly time frame, but clearly a lower high on the RSI. So we are right now creating some bearish divergences here on the 4-hourly time frame, and this is definitely a sign to be worrying for Bitcoin. So yes, we are seeing some imminent short-term signals where we could maybe think about, okay, Bitcoin could potentially go a little bit lower. Honestly, Bitcoin has been very bullish lately. The sentiment have been very strong, so I won't be surprised if Bitcoin is actually going to be pushing even higher than this. So we also managed to be breaking above this previous high on the 4-hourly time frame. This was really the resistance where we were looking at, and currently we're holding up this level. So what I will say, if Bitcoin breaks below this box right here, so I'm going to be putting up this green box and I'm going to be removing the white line. So if Bitcoin breaks with a 4-hourly candle below the green box, then I will be expecting we could be going a little bit lower again here. Then I will be expecting potentially Bitcoin can create another higher low, maybe come back towards the upward sloping support line again that we've been creating, come back towards this region right here. But if we don't break below this level, I will at least expect we're going to hold to up towards it and potentially even move higher to flip this level into support, and then of course continue the way higher again. And for the ones that have been following the channel, this move happened on a Wednesday, and what have I been saying on the channel for such a long period of time? Bitcoin usually moves big on a Wednesday, and once again, this was a Wednesday. Bitcoin moved absolutely hard. And also, for everyone who is watching right now here, you have to understand that you are super early in this market, and this is just the beginning phase of the bull run. So on the longer term perspective, I am super bullish on Bitcoin, and have always been bullish on Bitcoin if you've been following the channel. Because right now, if we're going to be looking at new YouTube views, you have to understand this. We are just at the beginning phase of this massive phase in the market. So looking at Bitcoin right now here also, yeah guys, we're still pushing further on here on the daily time frame. Bitcoin is looking very strong, but I am just questioning for how long can we remain this momentum towards the upside, right? Because you have to understand, Bitcoin, these moves, they come and they go. They don't always stay so strong for such a long period of time. And honestly, right now we are in the overextended period of this move, right? So I won't be surprised, honestly, if we're going to see somewhat of a cooldown phase. Maybe it's not going to be happening if the spot ETF gets accepted, but you have to understand that right now the daily momentum is losing momentum while the price action is still going up. So we are seeing some divergences that are indicating right now on the daily time frame, okay, Bitcoin is losing some momentum right here. Do we need to be worrying about it? Potentially. So guys, if you want to be trading these moves here, make sure to go to BYBIT in the link description, because you can get right now a $40,000 deposit bonus, and without this link in the description it's only 400. And actually, we're also running an insane other deposit bonus where you can claim a free $1,000 long or short position for only depositing $100. So it's a big deposit bonus. You can find it in the link description of today's video, and all you need to do here is, guys, is go to the link description of today's video, sign up an account using that link below, complete KYC and deposit $100, and you can claim this insane deposit bonus. So make sure to claim it. It's only valid for another 70 days. And yeah, you can claim it on Pepe, you can claim it on Bitcoin, you can claim it on Ethereum, and maybe it's smart to do it on Pepe since there's more volatility over there, so you could make a ton of money from just an initial $100 deposit. So going further in towards Bitcoin, we can see that we're creating somewhat of a resistance line here on the top side for Bitcoin, and we're getting rejected by this level every single time we touch it. So this is really the trend we want to be breaking, but I already discussed the momentum that we're currently seeing. So maybe it sounds that I'm a little bit negative, but you have to understand here, on the weekly time frame, Bitcoin broke above my level, 36.5k, and actually this level was the weekly low of Bitcoin, of course, has right now been flipping into support. So this is a super bullish thing for Bitcoin, and you have to understand that this in the bigger time frames is only going to indicate us is that we're literally breaking in towards this new region and actually confirming this new region as support. So honestly, the next targets in this region are around 47 to 44,000 US dollars. What is of course an insane price target if you just heard me talking about these levels right now. So you have to understand that also this break of the market, this break above 30,000 US dollars is familiar and similar like the break of 10 or 12,000 US dollars in the previous bear market. Honestly, this is the phase where Bitcoin could go very exponential very quickly, and maybe the law of charting is not going to be mattering at all. Maybe the momentum doesn't really matter at all anymore. And I mean, at least that happens in these bull markets. So that's why it's important to also look at the hype in the market. And I've been saying it for quite a while, guys. Honestly, I think we are going to be probably going up here for the coming 4 to 6 months from now on, because we're going to get the Bitcoin halving, we're going to get the Bitcoin spot ETF, and it's going to be a big driver of demand in the market. And honestly, right now it looks to be that Bitcoin is about to get overbought here, exponentially overbought on the weekly time frame, and these are the periods in the market where Bitcoin usually grows the most. So it's a very typical situation that Bitcoin potentially could even grow further on. So sometimes we just have to not look at the imminent short term, because the imminent short term could potentially look a little bit weak, but I'm going to keep on doing my analysis, guys, sharing the most important levels with you guys out there on the channel. I think there is some risk here on the imminent short term, but still, I am 99% exposed to spot Bitcoin. So it's a strategy you want to be doing. And for me trading, I want to be looking at longs because we're looking so strong here, especially at altcoins. Trading altcoins right now is maybe the most profitable situation. And honestly, trading altcoins is maybe the best thing to do right now since there's so much volatility over there right here. So as well, the 2-week time frame, the Bitcoin EMA ribbon is crossing bullish. And a thing that you have to understand, guys, is that right now, if you want to be making a lot of money in this market, you need to understand what is going to be the next big trend for the next bull run, right? And I think I've spotted the next trend here. So I think that NFTs will die and ordinals will flourish. Why? Is because NFTs are literally set on a centralized server, while ordinals are on the Bitcoin blockchain. So I've been talking about Bitcoin punks. It's no promotion whatsoever, guys, but I do hold 10 of them, and I'm planning to buy another 10 of these Bitcoin punks anytime soon. And maybe I'm pumping my own bags by talking about this, but honestly, I think we can make so much money from this. I think we can make so much money from this. And I've tweeted about it literally while Bitcoin punks were around $300 on this lower side right here. And the price or the market didn't move at all. But honestly, Bitcoin punks, just like I said, they are on the Bitcoin blockchain. And NFTs, they are on centralized servers. And Bitcoin punks are the first of the collections from the ordinal. But honestly, I think I can make a ton of money from it. And I think next bull run, I will be making so much money because I'm so good prepared this time around in the bear market. And the bear market is meant for preparation. So make sure to get all the things you are interested in. Make sure to get into the things you believe in. And I currently hold 10 Bitcoin punks, and I'm planning to be buying even 10 more later today. So yeah, definitely very interesting. But this was it for me in today's update video, guys. Honestly, guys, if you want me to do a video about the ordinals, let me know in the comment section down below. But anyways, this was it for me in today's update video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.